Basil here with Basil's Garage and Four Wheel Camper San Diego. This is the most recent build that's rolling out of the shop. The guys just finished this up this week, and we've got a couple last minute things to do to it, but I wanted to walk you through it before we put the camper on the back. So the main purpose around this build is the customer was actually upgrading trucks. That's a huge benefit to Four Wheel Campers, is the camper itself is removable and transferable. So the customer had a little bit of an older Ford Super Duty, and he wanted to upgrade and get a new truck. So he went out and purchased a new truck, and we're helping build that truck as well as transfer his camper over. The customer has a Flatbed Granby camper, which is a 8-foot bed camper that was on the back of his truck. What we did was we built and upgraded his new truck to suit that camper and how they travel as a family out of it. So on the truck side, this is a 2025 Ford F-350 Super Duty. It is the gas engine XLT trim level, obviously 4-wheel drive, and it is a 4-door long bed truck. So from the factory, this had a 8-foot bed on it. What we installed underneath it was a Carli Pintop suspension. You've heard us say it before. It is a 2.5-ish inch lift, depending on what trim level you have. It's about a 2.5 inch on this XLT. It's got a kind of a mildly optioned one. It doesn't have the radius arms, 2.5 inch body shocks, coils, steering stabilizers, and a torsion front sway bar. But again, it doesn't have the radius arms, it doesn't have all those bells and whistles, but it still should suit them very well, and it will massively improve the ride quality over stock. On the rear end, that Carli Pintop suspension has XXHD rear leaf springs because they have a flatbed camper. We spec those leaf springs to be able to accommodate that weight and get it to carry that weight plus all of the gear really easily. There's also a Hellwig rear sway bar, which helps tidy up the body roll in the rear of it and just make it feel a little bit stiffer. That pairs really well with the torsion front sway bar, which is actually softer, and it helps control the overall body movement. Up in the front bumper here, we installed a Ford factory winch. So this is available directly from the factory, but it's not super easy to find a vehicle on the lot with the spec that you want, but has that winch in there. So we can option that winch directly here through the shop. It's a Warren winch that mounts within the factory bumper. I think it looks great in there. We also did a set of Baja Designs lights. There is some XL80s and S1s. The XL80s are on the upfitter switches. S1s are tied to the factory fog circuit. I think it's a very clean kind of OEM plus look. It almost comes from the factory like this, so aesthetically it looks really, really nice. I actually absolutely love the color on this truck as well too. Not sure what Ford calls it, but it's kind of like a whitish gray. It's really, really rad. It looks great with the mill finish tray. Let's jump into the back of it and show you the flatbed. So in order to fit the flatbed camper, you have to install a tray or flatbed on the back of the truck. So this truck from the factory had a Ford factory bed on it. It's actually sitting over in our stack of beds right now. We removed that bed and installed a Summit Expedition Trucks tray. Now this tray is designed to suit the flatbed 4-wheel camper perfectly, specifically the Granby model. So our deck length is 8 feet long, and our overall length is about 9 feet with the front garage. So we are cheating that factory bed out backwards just slightly in order to fit that Granby camper with the front garage, but it works out great. This is a Summit Expedition Trucks tray, like I mentioned, and this is a unpowder coated mill finish tray. So this is a raw aluminum tray. I think aesthetically it looks freaking awesome with this truck, with the steel wheels and the color of the body and everything. It's a really nice looking combo. The customer's camper is also a kind of older style camper where it's got the corrugated siding in silver. So when this whole package gets put together, I think aesthetically it's going to be rad. This tray relocates all factory sensors. One of the really cool options with the set trays and us installing here at the shop is we can relocate everything. Camera, parking sensors, blind spots, all that stuff functions like factory. So your blind spots are located here inside of these housings. Parking sensors are mounted here. Backup camera is tucked up underneath, and it all functions like it should. No warning lights on the dash, no fast flashing, nothing. It's just perfect. It works great. These trays have front and rear storage boxes. So those boxes behind the tires here, boxes up front of the tires here. And both of these are massive storage compartments the customer can fill full of gear. We also do air compressors inside of these boxes pretty often for people as well too. And then we optioned a front garage. So this opens up and they've got a huge storage location here in between the cab and the camper. It's a great place for all of your gear, your outdoor cooking situation, chairs, stove, all of that oddball stuff that you don't want to live in your camper. You can store it in here. We can also do custom interiors on these with shelves and dividers and stuff, but just having this storage is awesome. These can get larger and smaller depending on what your cab and bed and camper configuration is. This one's roughly about 18 inches overall, and it fits a pretty substantial amount of gear inside of it. There's also an additional water tank tucked underneath this tray. So there's a 13.5 gallon water tank kind of inside of this box in the middle of the tray that is gravity fed. So this is just the fill port right here, and then drain is down here. Flick that thing open and water dumps out. Just a simple gravity system. It's been really nice just to be able to have that a little bit of additional water storage, especially with the four wheels only having a 20 gallon water tank and the older model flatbeds. It's a perfect amount of water just for the little odds and ends, fill up your dog water bowl, cups, rinse your feet off, all that kind of stuff. It's been really nice. Also around back, there's a pull-out drawer. So this drawer opens up and pulls out, and you have even more gear storage. So because this thing is a 8-foot or I guess 9-foot deck, the drawer's kind of massive. Like it runs another, I don't know, 2 feet past this line forwards, plus comes all the way out the back end. It's crazy. You can fit max trucks in here, fishing poles, shovels, like camp mats, chairs, tools, recovery gear, all sorts of stuff lives in here. That's another huge benefit to the set trays is this little location. They also sit really nice and tidy on the trucks. So your deck height is increased slightly compared to factory, but it's not that dramatic at all. I think still, once the camper's on top of here, we're not gonna have a huge cab gap or anything like that. It looks very appropriate, plus you're getting the additional storage of this drawer and the water tank in front of it, where a lot of other manufacturers omit this drawer and water tank to be able to sink the deck a little bit lower. But I think that little bit of cab gap, you might have 4, maybe 6 inches overall cab gap on this thing when we're done, is well worth the storage space that you get in here. These trays are available for every make and model truck. This one's on a Ford. We can do them on a Chevy or a Ram. But this customer picked Ford, which we're stoked on because we love building Ford trucks. And I think the overall package looks really good. So we're also doing some basic modifications to the camper. We're going to be upgrading the charge system on it while we're in there. We're going to be installing a Alpha 50, so a 50 amp charger from Ruddock that'll massively increase the rate of charge that this camper has. There's a whole separate video that goes in depth on charger sizing and all that kind of stuff, but it's a really nice upgrade for your camper to be able to make it a little bit more modernized and just charge those batteries faster. So we're gonna get the camper trucked on the back of here, run the charge side on the truck, and then deliver the whole package to the customer, and they're gonna be hitting the road. They actually live in this thing full time. They have some huge travel plans out of it, so I'm excited to see where this truck goes and the family takes it.